Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year! We did it. Welcome, welcome, 2025. Send the bill. How did you guys bring in your New Year's? Y'all, it was so funny. I literally fell asleep at 11:50, 11:51 to be exact. Because I kept looking at the time. I was struggling, y'all. I was struggling to make it. And next thing I know, it was like 12:41. I got up. My son said they came in the room and I was laying up, sitting up in the bed with my glasses on. So I missed the ball dropping. But either way, I had a great night. I fried fish. I made baked turkey wings, barbecue turkey wings. I made the white rice, black eyed peas, collard greens, and homemade cornbread. Well, my homemade cornbread was disgusting. So y'all, I did everything right, but I forgot to add sugar. I even added honey. Forgot to add sugar, so um, it didn't taste good. I don't know. You know what else I did too? I added too much milk. So as I should have used buttermilk. That was my issue. I didn't have no buttermilk, so I tried to substitute it with milk, regular milk, but I added too much. So as I'm adding, it's not um it's not thickening enough for me. So I added some more cornmeal. I fucked up. Either way, either way you put it, I fucked up. My cornbread. It looked amazing, but it was disgusting. I mean, it wasn't disgusting. It was just missing something. It was missing sugar, and it was missing because I was adding. I was taking away. If that makes sense. Because I was adding things, I was taking certain things away. So um, that was that on that. I also tried to make monkey bread from scratch, and I had did everything incorrectly once again for my monkey bread. So I did the whole spill in my bread machine, but I um I pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to press cake, and I pressed uh, uh sweet something. I know I did the wrong thing with that too. So either way, after I made the dough and everything, it rose. Everything was good. However, when I went to make the sauce, once again, me adding too much, I put way too much butter in my sauce. My sauce was amazing, but it was too thin. So after I did the monkey bread, I cut all the slices, I put them in the bundt pot, the bundt cake pot, and everything, and it rose. It was excellent. I put it in the oven. Everything was good. Everything was good. I went to take it out the oven, y'all, and put it upside down. That whole shit fell apart because I didn't realize my batter was way too thin. So that whole shit fell apart. So my monkey bread was horrible. I was gonna do that over, but I said, "Fuck it, I'll do it another time." So that was that on that. That was my dinner going wrong. Everything else was good. My fish was amazing. Yeah, I was looking at YouTube, and I promise you, I wish I could tell you the lady that I was looking at, but she was frying catfish, and she gave me an idea of a better way to fry fish. I did not fry catfish, but I did fry whitings, and my whitings came out the best I have ever tried to fry whitings in. Y'all, it was so good and so crunchy. So what the lady did was, it's not even about the seasoning, because you season how you season. That wasn't the issue. The issue was the crunch of it all, the fry of it all. So yes, you put it in the batter, the egg batter, but then the cornmeal along with the Louisiana fish fry, I combined both of those and put that in there and fried it that way. And what I used to do that I'm no longer going to do from this point on, and I didn't know, like you learn every day, I used to pat my stuff dry on paper towel. But no, you don't even need none of that. You just need a rack, a nice rack, and you place your fried foods on there. The crunch is everlasting, and you can still soak up all the grease that way as well. I didn't know that. So I was kind of taken away from the crunch and the fry by soaking it in tissue. Not gonna do that no more, because I mean my fish was so fucking good. It was really good. Other than that, that was it. That was my New Year's. It wasn't too much. I ain't go nowhere. And like I said, I fell asleep at 11:50. I missed the whole ball drop. But me not worrying about everybody, that was the best thing that I took out of the new year, bringing in the new year. Because I'm always worrying about everybody, and I did it this time. I just let it be what it was. I wished everybody a happy new year. I didn't put too much thought in it, and I kept it moving. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. So that was a relaxing day for me. New Year's was very relaxing because I did not put so much thought in wanting to please everybody else. I kept it strictly from who was around me, and we had a good time. I didn't even, guys, I didn't even go pick up my mom. And I usually go all out and do all of that. And I just said no this year. And I'm bringing in that new year. I'm keeping that energy. It's just no. And I got to be okay with that. I am going to be okay. It felt good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Kimberly, Foot Soldier, and Tabitha. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you for joining me. It just felt good. And I'm going to keep that energy, because that energy is so stress free. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Um, I was looking yesterday at, it was hard for me to look at people fuss because I was feeling good. So I kept coming back to that. I kept coming back to that. And I don't know why. It's getting easier and easier to let it go, but I'm not there yet, obviously. I don't know what it is, but I'm not there yet. I was looking at a lot of things, and um, I'm just going to say this. I start this year off with great vibes for everyone, because we all need it. I start this year off with wishing peace in everyone's life, literally. If you don't have peace, please, please, please look for it. Find it. Search. Be in search for peace. I'm sorry, guys. I had to exhaust on. That was loud. I wish everyone peace this year. This may be a rough one for everyone. I ain't gonna say this may be this. Well, it may not be. I don't know. I'm not God, so the way I'm feeling, it feels like it's gonna be a rough year going into the new year. But I think that we all should try to look for more peace within. It really serves us purpose to do that. It's important, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be teasing nobody. I don't want to be all in the amen section and thinking it's funny to ridicule and just thinking everything is a joke with someone else's life, someone else's mishaps is someone else's joke, or someone else, it pleases someone else. I don't, and I'm not trying to say that whoever feels different, that's on you. Do you? That's the name of the game. Everybody just do you. But don't try to control someone else. Be in control of yourself. That's it. Just be in, I mean, truly, truly dominate yourself. That's it. Stop trying to rule over other people. Stop trying to control other people. Just stop. Use all that energy on yourself and see what you get out of that. See what you get out of that. Just pouring into yourself. Be selfish. I'm honest with that. Be selfish for all the good reasons, though. Because a lot of us are getting older. That is no need to make fun of no one's age. Because, honey, you only got two choices. Everyone will age. That's inevitable. Unless you get, unless you die. No one stays young forever. No one remains youthful. You have to age. And I hope you guys grow wisdom within, because immaturity is at an all-time high, especially for women and men of age that should not be this immature. Our mindsets are gone. And I just think that y'all got to start, y'all got to change that part. Y'all mindset. Your mindset. I was thinking of something too. I was just thinking like, ooh, never mind. That might be a little too heavy. I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, I wish everyone great things coming along. That's all I can say. Me, I had a nice another talk with the kids. I let them know what I'm on this year. Um, I'm just not going above and beyond for nobody, and that includes them. Y'all don't give me what I want. I'm not giving you what you want, and it's gonna be like that from this point on. I have to. If I keep giving, if I keep just giving, and no, it's not enough no more for good grades. I'm sorry, that's out the door. That's not helping me. That's helping you. So good grades ain't enough. You need more. You need to be decent. You need to be considerate. I'm talking about our kids. Considerate. Hey, just Andrea, happy New Year, Andrea. Happy New Year. Yeah, these kids need to be considerate. They need to know that these grades, these good grades, these awesome grades, these phenomenal grades are not really, yeah, they make me happy, but they're not for me. They're for you. You need the education. So you're not doing me a favor by doing that. So I'm not going to give you, I don't give money for grades anyway. Hell no. I used to when they was in grammar school, but I've been stopped that shit. But they don't get good. This is just me. Y'all don't have to, I'm not telling y'all what to do, but this is the temperature I'm setting in my household. No, you will be considerate again. You will, if you do get any extra money, you will start to put that money up. I done told y'all a million and one times, but this is my last time telling you. When you get money, you better put something up, because when you need your personal items and and you're running out, Don't wait till you get to your last and then you calling me or telling dad, oh, I need this, I need that. And we just gave you a bunch of money here and there. And you didn't take none of that money? Nope. Mm-mm. Be considerate. Be considerate. Every time I have to tell you to make your bed up, wash your clothes, or wash the dishes, or take out the trash, or do clean up the bathrooms, or whatever, whatever. Anytime I have to remind you, then you're gonna have to remind me to do something as well that you want. It's a tit for tat for me. This is to me, this is the only way you can hold these kids accountable. It's just like yesterday, my son wanted to he wants to dye his tips, and he wanted dye and stuff. So he's like, my I'm gonna get somebody to do it, but can you buy the stuff for me? And I said, do you have money? I said, yeah. He said, yeah. I know. Can you go buy it? That's what he's asking me to go buy it. And I said, where's your money? He said, no, I got the money, but I just don't feel like going to get it. I said, I don't either. So you're going to have to walk and get it. Now, that caught him off guard because I never did that before. I will always be like, all right, I'll go. Not today, not yesterday. Yesterday, I said no, and it's going to be a no from this point on. You need to, the same way you can Google how to do everything else, how to get things, Google how to get your ass to a beauty supply store and walk. It was a 9-minute walk, and he did it. And then and guess what? I suckered back because I was like, you know what? After a while, I was like, I'm just going to do it. After I gave him this whole spiel about why I wasn't going to do it, I turned around literally was like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. And he told me, no, Mom, because you're right. I'm going to do it. I'll do it. And he did it. But it just takes that one little thing to keep it moving, keep it going. Another thing, like when my kids get up, they know I don't play. If you're going to be downstairs, you get up and you up out that bed, you make it. So my son is really good at doing it, but my daughter's is terrible at it. So yesterday, they're all downstairs watching TV. When I come out my room, I can see both of their rooms is in eye shot. I could see my son made his bed up, but my daughter's didn't. I went right downstairs. I didn't yell though, y'all. I'm changing, and I love it. I'm really excited. I said, guys, y'all are down here, but upstairs that bed is not made. Now Micah made his bed, but y'all didn't make up y'all's. And I'm so proud that I didn't have to yell, but I'm not gonna repeat that. And I went on about my business. I ain't say nothing else. By the time I got back upstairs, that bed was made. It's little things that I'm just going to be very prevalent on. I've always did it, but I kind of like you find yourself slipping and sliding. You find yourself getting into a bargaining tool with your kids, and I'm not going to do that no more. There is no bargaining. There is no bargaining. I have to get as strict as I possibly can without malice, without making them feel unloved, without making them feel abused, because there is no abuse. I'm just strictly trying to teach them something. Tough love is the best love, and I realized that. Dee Love, good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm just going over things that I went over with my babies. Nothing crazy, but I'm trying to I'm raising kings and queens. I refuse to keep raising kids that are stuck in the room playing games because they have grown into adults playing games. And now look where we are in the country today. Our men don't know how to do shit, but they can play Xbox. And guess what? Mothers, moms, girlfriends, wives, we're kind of to blame because we want to keep them in the house. We want to keep them in eyesight. So we think that game is a good thing. But guess what? That addiction to that game is no more than no less than them being addicted to drugs. And now they don't know anything. They don't have no social skills and they don't know how to do shit. And now you got people saying, I'm taking over. Since y'all can't do it, I'm taking over. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, so like I was saying, I think that's the worst thing to be trying to that I just don't agree with it. I'm sorry. Because it makes you lazy. I know a whole bunch of grown ass men that all they do all day is play games. And guess what? If you don't have children, do you? But if you got kids, you don't have time for that shit. None of us do. A lot of us waste a lot of time. And it's now starting to show the cracks. It's showing. Look at our economy and look at what's where we're at, where we fall. It's showing. And I hate to get up here every morning talking about this shit, but I'm sorry. Somebody needs to talk about it. Because everybody keeps going around that conversation because y'all don't know what else to do. Y'all don't know what else to talk about. But guess what? When you talk about it, you also got to be about it. And you got to make plans for your future because this shit is not, it's not, especially when you have children. When you have children, how dare you not make plans for your future? How dare you just rely on the government to just take care of your kids? How dare you? When the government didn't tell you to lay down and have these kids, they didn't do that. That was all on you. But now that they here, it's like, oh, now what I'm supposed to do? When you should be thinking about that before you have kids. What is wrong with your mindset? How do you think to get pregnant before you think about how you're going to take care of it? I don't understand that shit. And another thing, I'm going to say this shit until I'm blue in the face. Um, you cannot complain about how anybody else treat us until we treat us better than we do. We need to be more kind and more and better to each other. But we ain't gonna be able to do that if we're not happy within ourselves. A evil person is not gonna be nice to nobody. If a person is broken, they can't fix you. That's for goddamn sure. A broken person cannot fix no one before they fix themselves. And if you don't know you're broken, if you don't know or understand that you're broken, let me give you some clues. If the minute you hear that something good is happening to somebody else, and the first thing you could think about is what negativity could happen, that's a broken mentality. The minute you see someone that is with something or um, that is making moves or have things that you don't have, and your first thought is to take it from them or find out how you can make them lose it, that's a broken spirit. That's a broken spirit. Check yourself. Check yourself. If in your mind, the thoughts to whom you have no real experience with other than a YouTube shit, but because y'all disagreed or because you didn't get what you want from this YouTube shit, now you want to create trauma and havoc in their personal life, that is a broken spirit. Check yourself. Check yourself. Nobody else got to see that. Nobody else got to see you checking yourself. But you need to check yourself because what people will see is the crash out. That's what people will witness. Most definitely, the crash out. So you do have the opportunity to fix yourself before you embarrass yourself. I would do that first. I would do that. I would fix myself before I crash out any day. I check myself at the door all the time before I call myself checking anybody else. But some things you just have to acknowledge and call out at the door. And it's a lot of brokenness. And y'all don't even want to fix because that's hard. That's hard to a lot of people dealing with yourself. That's hard as hell. I know. And you don't want to do it. But it's not okay for you to keep bringing drama and nonsense to other people's lives. That shit is not okay either. And you're going to bump into the right one day. Everybody ain't playing with you all the time. Y'all, I'm trying this new iced coffee on. Oh, God. I don't know why. I hate trying new things sometimes. But we'll see. This is that white chocolate hazelnut. And you know, y'all, I'm not supposed to eat chocolate or nothing. So I don't even know why I'm playing around. But it just looks good. So I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, I got all this. Oh, God. We about to see what the fuck this gonna taste like. Anyway, y'all, let me see. We need to get back to the basics, the Ten Commandments, and a book called Everything I Need to Know About Life. I learned it in kindergarten. Oh, the Ten Commandments and and the book called Everything I Need to Know About Life. That's really a book, Dee Dee Love. I never read that book. Shit. When you play with dogs, you will get attacked. Yeah. Let me see. I am raising two kids and I'm exhausted. And I help take care of my grandson and I got a new job. See, mm, mm. And you know, Andrea, let me tell you, I feel like I'm indifferent with that because there are times where I do feel like I want to just take over with my grandkids as well and just because their parents don't do right all the time. That because we live this life, we know right from wrong, but we also know they gotta learn too. But sometimes you just want to take over, but um I fight myself all the time because I don't. The thing about it is my situation is a little different because I have a son. So it's different because his baby mamas they got their own thing going on. I can't just come and intrude into that. It's a little different versus if I had a daughter. You know what I'm saying? But I really just I don't intrude. And even though I see things that ain't right, I know things that ain't right and I want to change. I want to help, but I don't want to intrude because I don't want to go. The type of women they will keep my grandkids away from me. If I say one thing wrong, I won't see my grandkids. So I got to tiptoe around that, just for the sake of being able to see mine. So it's a little different. Mm. Ooh, this is good. This good. Y'all, I mixed it with something. Mm. So y'all, what happened was my intentions was just to get a black coffee because I already put amaretto um amaretto creamer in my jug. So I forgot I did that. So when I ordered the coffee, I ordered a whole nother flavor. And I just poured it in there forgetting and mixing it up. But it's really good. The mix, I ain't doing this shit no more because I feel like this is gonna be a shitty situation in about an hour. And I can't control that. But yeah, um, that book sounds good. I gotta look into that. I mean, let's just be honest. We all could do better as parents, and I'm being honest, and I'm being very, very, I'm just being honest. Okay, we all could do better as parents, but there are some of us, some parents out here that y'all know y'all need y'all ass whooped from the for the way y'all are just allowing the streets to raise y'all kids, and y'all gonna pay for that. Y'all gonna pay for that. We all gonna pay for that because we did not really follow. We dropped the ball on so many levels that now the kids run us. And that's just what it is. But God said that was gonna happen. He was gonna make a fool out of us because we didn't obey him. We didn't obey him. And now our kids are running us. Y'all better pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I don't ran out of shit to talk about. This year, though, I promise y'all, I'm gonna do more lives because I do got a lot to talk about. I look at a lot of things, and a lot of different conversations can be had for different things. And again, it ain't to fight or nothing like that, but it's just good conversation. And I did promise that this year I'm gonna be more open, more, don't put myself out there a little more with my content because I do got content that I can talk about, and I'm not gonna worry about who don't like it. Whoever do will be there, and whoever don't, just don't come. It's no big deal. What I'm not gonna do though, I'm definitely gonna try not to be talking about no content creators. I don't really want to. That shit is for the birds. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, and it's gonna be my last time saying it, I like all the content creators. I may not like everything y'all do all the time, but for the most part, I've been around y'all for a long time. So it's not just me watching y'all and not. No, I really got to know a lot of y'all, okay? And I like y'all as content creators. And I think y'all all have something. Every last one of y'all that get out here got something to give. And I appreciate that. There was times that I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. There was times that I did not appreciate y'all. And what took me to really understand and definitely appreciate y'all is me getting out here doing content myself and realizing how hard it is. And I give y'all kudos all the time because y'all are amazing to be able to do that shit. This shit ain't easy. It's not easy. Yeah, you can get up here and run your mouth, but can you command a audience, and can you keep them engaged in what you're talking about? That's not so easy. And I struggle at that. But I'm gonna get better because I'm gonna make myself get better, and I'm gonna be consistent. So it starts today. All right. Guys, have a great day. Happy New Year again to everybody. Let's grow together. Let's show up and let's show out. And again, guys, I love y'all. I can't even, I don't have nothing else. I love y'all. I want to see y'all do better. I want to see us all do better because we dope like that. Happy New Year. Peace.